There's a buzzy little bee in a maple tree. 1. Uno. Here comes another little bee that you can see. 2. Dos. When another one comes, that makes 3. 3. Tres. There's room for more, so here comes 4. 4. Cuatro. Now there's 5. Man alive, someone shut the door. 5. Cinco. Number 6 is doing tricks. Do you see what I mean? 6. Seis. Last is number 7. It must be the queen. 7. Siete. Wow, we have 7 bees in our maple tree. Let's see if we can help them find their way home to their hive. Now let's carefully use our tweezers to help them find their way home. Here's our first bee. Where do you think we should put it? In the blue hexagon. You're right, they match. Blue. Azul. Let's take this bee here. Can you guess where this one might go?
Orange.
That's right, it goes in the orange hexagon. Orange. Naranja. Oh, look at this bee over here. Isn't it cute? We need to find out where this one should go. I think it should go here, in the red hexagon. Red. Rojo. This little one looks like it's ready to go home. Which hexagon should we put it in?
Green.
Hey, I think you're right. Green. Verde. Oh, look at this one. Isn't it really cute? Which hexagon should we put it in?
Yellow.
Yeah, that's right. Yellow. Amarillo. It looks like this is the last worker bee. Where should it go?
Purple.
All right, great job. Purple. Purpura. Our queen won't fit with the crown, so let's move it. Now we can get our queen bee. She's a little tricky to match, but since she's royal, we'll put her in the gold one, right here in the middle. Gold. Dorado. Since bees make honey, let's get a honey pot to store the honey in. Oh wow, look at that! While we were away, the bees made a rainbow of honey. Let's check it out. Excuse me, red bee. Oh, it feels so spongy and squishy. It looks like the red bee made some red honey. Let's add it to our honey pot. Then we'll see what happens after we add a few magic ingredients, like glitter, beads, and trinkets. Alright, there we go. Now we'll use our honey stick to stir it all in. Oh, look at that! It's mixing up really well. Alright, I think that's good. Now let's add the top and see what happens. I can't wait to see what's inside. Let's open up the top, pull out our stirrer, and take a look at the honey. Oh, there's definitely something new in there. Surprise toys! I wonder what they are. This one here kind of looks like an airplane. And there's something else too. Oh, a little kitty. The airplane is a riding toy, and it uses a spring to bounce back and forth. And we have a kitty that wants to play, or jugar. The kitty can play on the airplane. Boing, boing, boing. Doesn't that look fun? Now we can get the honey from the next bee. Great, now we have the purple honey. Let's add it to our honey pot and mix in some magic ingredients. Now to just stir it in a bit. Alright, good job. Then we'll add the top and see what happens. I can already tell there's something new inside. Let's see if we can pull it out to see. Ooh, it's very sticky and slimy. Oh wow, this is a big one. Oh, something's peeking through. It's a chair with a teddy bear face. How cute. And there's still one more thing inside. Oh, look at that. This little teddy bear's holding a strawberry, and she looks like she wants to sit, or sentar. A chair is perfect for that. She can sit in the chair. Oh, now she's comfortable. Let's collect the honey from our next bee. This bee made some orange honey. Into the honey pot it goes. Then we can mix in our magic ingredients. Ooh, that's a lot. We'll just make sure to mix it in really well. Alright, that looks about good. We'll put the top on it and wait and see what happens. I think it's ready. Let's open it up and see. Ooh, the stick's really stuck in there. Alright, let's see if I can get the slime out. I mean honey. Oh, what could this be? It looks like some kind of baby rocker. Oh, I think it is. And over here, we have a cute little kitty cat. This kitty cat wants to sleep, or dormir. She can do that inside our baby rocker. Now, let's rock her to sleep. Aw, she loves it. Let's get the honey from our next bee, the green one. Ooh, this one's kind of sticky. Green honey. Alright, now to add it to the honey pot. Then we'll give it a bit of magic by adding our special ingredients. Time to mix, mix, mix. Mix it all in. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now to put on the top. Let's see what our magic honey made. I don't see anything yet, but I'm sure there's something inside. Oh, there we go. Now I see something. Oh, look at this. What a cute little kitty. And there's something else here too. It kind of looks like a plate. Yeah, it is a plate. It looks like this kitty wants something to eat, or comer. Let's feed it by putting some food on this plate. Here you go, kitty. A nice can of cat food. Now let's get the honey from the yellow bee. It looks like it's kind of stuck. There we go. Wow, this one almost looks like real honey, but it's not. It's just slime. So we're not going to be eating this, especially after we add the magic ingredients. Alright, let's mix it up to help it create the magic. And then top it off and see what we get. Alright, let's check it out. I can definitely see something in there, but I can't tell what it is. I think I can see a cat inside. It is. It's a cute little kitty cat. But what is this over here? Some sort of mushroom? Oh, I think it's a water fountain. The kitty wants to drink. Or beber. The kitty is getting a drink from the water fountain. Alright, we have one more worker bee left in our beehive. And it has blue honey. Now let's put the blue honey in our honey pot. Then we can top it off with our magic trinkets. Time to stir. Ooh, this one's really sticky. Let's add the top and see what we get. Oh, this is exciting. Blue's my favorite color after all. It seems like it doesn't want to let go of the honey dipper. There we go. Alright, now what's inside? Whoa, this is a big one. But what is it? Oh, it looks like a piece of playground equipment that you climb on. And there's one more thing inside too. A cute little calico cat. This kitty wants to climb, or subir. Alright, the kitty climbed on top of the playground equipment. Now it's time for our final bee, the queen bee. And it looks like she made gold honey. Wow, look how glittery and shimmery it is. Very pretty. Let's add it to our honey pot so we can mix in our magic ingredients. We'll even add some gold flakes to this one. That'll go perfect with the gold honey. Then we can use our honey dipper to stir it all together. I think that's looking pretty good. Let's add the top and see what we get. Are you ready to see what our final surprises are?
Yeah!
Me too, so let's find out. Ooh, look how stretchy this honey is. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, I can see something kind of boxy inside. It's a clock that can tell us what time it is. Very cool. And there's something else here. Oh, I think it's a little teddy bear in pajamas. Wow, what a cute little fellow. The teddy bear can tell by the clock that it's getting late and he feels tired. Or cansado. So we'll let him rest. Let's thank our bees for giving us that magical honey and tons of surprise toys to play with. Hey, is that a bee? No, it's a bear.
You didn't have to wear a costume. We'll share our honey with you.
Aw, bears really love honey. Here, try a taste. Yay, he loved it! Welcome to the Playhouse, where we have 3 fun and exciting toys to play with today. A colorful music-making piano, a music mixing table with Pororo, and a safari-themed jungle track. Let's see, I think we'll play with the music table first. We're gonna need some friends to come join us to play with this one, because playing is always better with friends. And here they come now, riding on a school bus. Let's say hello to our first friend. And that's gonna be Krong, a little baby green dinosaur. He's Pororo's adoptive brother, and he's always causing mischief. And the next friend to join us is Loopy. She's a cute pink beaver who's a little shy, but I hope she won't mind dancing with us today. Here you go, Loopy, next to Krong. And our third friend is Petty the penguin. She's Loopy's best friend and loves hanging out with the gang. Here you go, Petty. Now that we've got our friends, we can send the school bus off. We have 1, 2, 3 friends, but there's one spot that's missing. We must be missing a friend. Let's see if we can figure out who's missing. There are 4 buttons and only 3 friends. I wonder if we can use that to figure it out. Let's see, there's a button for Krong, but he's already here. And we have a button for Loopy, but she's right next to him. And we have a button for Petty, but she's right over there. The last button here is for Eddie. That must be who we're missing. That was it. Eddie was our missing friend. Eddie is a clever orange fox who loves to invent things. And he's our 4th friend. And now that we found our 4 friends, we can play with our mix table. All right, let's add our first friend to the dance floor, and we'll press a green note since Krong is green. Wow, look at him go. Krong's really got some great dance moves. And it looks like Pororo's really enjoying the music too. All right, let's pause the tune so we can add more friends. Now let's add a new friend to the dance floor, Loopy. And since Loopy is pink, we'll press the pink note. And off they go! Alright, let's pause the song. Now we can add our 3rd friend, Petty. And Petty gets the purple note. Whoa, it looks like the dance floor is getting a little crowded. And this is one of my favorite songs to dance to, Pop Goes the Weasel. Alright, let's give him a rest while we get our 4th member onto the dance floor. Come on, Eddie, show us what you got. And he gets the orange button. Whoa, dancing is so much fun. If you have dance moves, don't be shy. Show everyone in the room what you can do. Dancing is great fun and great exercise, and it can make people happy. Alright, let's give our dancers a break. Wow, what a lot of fun they had dancing on the dance floor. Which of our 2 remaining toys should we play with next? How about the Safari Jungle Track? It looks like this comes in a box, so we're gonna need to put it together. Whoa, look at all these pieces. What a mess. Let's see if we can clean things aside so we have room to put it together. The first piece we need is this big green base. Let's plant some grass and flowers to make it look nice. And this looks like a good spot for a little lily pond. Now let's add this super cute chomping alligator. I love how springy his mouth is. There you go, Mr. Reptile. Next up, we have this big gray elephant with a bouncy trunk. And we're gonna snap her in right here. And this pink stand here will help hold up part of the track. Check out this cute tree with a squirrel living inside. Let's plant it over here. And how about this really awesome giraffe? I love its long neck that helps it get food from the top of trees. We can straddle it here over the alligator. This part of the track looks really cool and twisty. We'll prop it up using our pink column. And for the end of our track, we'll have this pretty pink arch with flowers on it. We can add some cute monkeys over here. They'll help us hold up the next part of the track. And here it is. We'll connect it to our elephant, monkeys, and finally, the arch. There, that's got it. And one more piece of track will connect the top of the tree to the giraffe. Then we can add a nice friendly parrot perched on the side of the track. And no safari's complete without a lion, king of the savannah. Now that we've built our track, let's try it with our first bean. And it's this adorable pink bunny rabbit. Let's watch it go. Wow, that was so fun. Now let's try our second bean. And that's this cute purple hippo. All right, let's send it down the track. Wow, that's so cool. This toy was so much fun. Let's put it to the side so we can try our next toy. And that's gonna be our colorful piano toy. Let's try out each of the notes. Wow, what beautiful sounds. Now let's play some songs by putting in some sheet music. Now let's see if you recognize this song. That song is called Four Seasons. Now let's see if we can play it by following the different colored notes on the sheet music. Wow, we did it! Great job! Now let's try another one. Let's see if you recognize this one. That was called Go to Sleep. Now let's see if we can play it. Wow, we played another song. Great job. Now let's try one more. Let's see if you recognize this one. Did you recognize that one? It was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now let's give it a try. Wow, that was an easy one, but great job doing it. It was so much fun playing with our 3 special toys in the Playhouse today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. See you next time, guys. Bye!
Oh no, oh no. What's the matter, Cookie Monster? Oh no, I can't find me numbers anywhere. Oh dear, what has happened to the cookies? Without me numbers, me can't eat them. Don't you worry, we'll help you find them in a hurry. Oh, you will? Yay! Look, Cookie Monster, there they go! It looks like they're hiding in Sesame Street. Silly numbers, we're gonna have to find them. Where did me numbers go? Well, they're all hiding, but I think I saw the first 3 go in the Cookie Monster toy. Ooh, let's check it out. Ooh, neato. But where are the numbers? Look at this, Cookie Monster. There's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, me numbers. They won't come out. What am I gonna do? I have an idea. We can use these cookie balls. This one's purple. How about you give it a try? Ooh, okay. In you go. Ooh, yay! And here's another one. This one's teal. How about you give it a try? Me can do that. And now we need one more with our yellow cookie ball. Me got this one. Now that we have 1, 2, 3 balls, press that button and let's see what happens. Ooh, sounds fun. Yay, me numbers are back. Great job, Cookie Monster. Now we can add these 3 numbers to your cookie puzzle. Oh, me can't wait. There's 1 worm for the number 1. There's 2 teddy bears for the number 2. And 3 cute ducks for the number 3. Oh, look at that! The numbers turn into barrels of slime. Let's look at this one. Ew, it's really gooey. This one's the color red. Maybe we can use these slimes to make some cookies. All we're gonna need is a mixer and an oven. Let's add the slime to the mixer first. Now let's check out our next slime. This one is the color green. And it feels really wet. Gross! Let's put it back in the barrel so we can put it in the mixer. Our next slime is gonna be this one. And it's the color purple. It looks really cool. I think this will add some nice taste to the cookies. Now we just need to add it to the bowl. Perfect. Alright, Cookie Monster, now we need to find the number 4. Where do you think it's hiding? Let me look. Ooh, me see something over here. Me see 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. That must be where the number 4 is hiding. I think you're right, Cookie Monster, but it's really hiding. I can't see it anywhere. Ooh, me have an idea. Ta-da! We can use my special cookie friend to find it. Good thinking, Cookie Monster. Let's see. There's the apples. Aha! There's the number 4. Let me just reach over here. Got it! Now we can add the number 4 to your puzzle. Yeah. There's 4 fish for the number 4. Hey, look at that! Another barrel of slime. Let's check it out. This one is the color black. Ew, it's really jiggly. Let's add it to the mixer with the rest of our slime. Into the bowl it goes. Alright, Cookie Monster, now we need to find the number 5. How about we check out some of these buildings and see if it's inside? Ooh, yeah, good thinking. Let's see. Hey, let's try this one. Anyone inside? Look at that, it's the number 7. Great job, but we're looking for the number 5. Maybe we should try looking back over here. Let's look behind this. Great, it's the number 6, but we're still looking for the number 5. What do you say, kids? Should we check this door?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a try. Let's open it up and see what's hiding behind it. Hey, where's the number 5? I thought it'd be here. Number 5, we saw you. Come on out. Silly number. We found 3 more numbers. 5, 6, 7. Now we can add them to me cookie puzzle. There are 5 flies for the number 5. There are 6 bats for the number 6. And 7 quails for the number 7. Alright, we got more barrels of slime. Let's check out this one. It looks really cool and stretchy, and it's the color blue. I think it'll go great in our mixer for our cookies. Alright, let's add it to our bowl. And now let's add the pink slime. And the red slime. Alright, Cookie Monster, any idea what number we need next?
The number that comes after 7 is 8.
That's right, Cookie Monster. So let's try inside this building here and see what we can find. Let's turn it around so we can get a good look at it.
Me don't see anything.
I'll bet that sneaky number is hiding in the refrigerator.
Ooh, let's check it out.
Take a look at that. 8 cups of yogurt.
Ooh, that must be where it is.
But we're gonna need our special Cookie Monster friend to find it. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Alright, we found the number 8. Now let's see if we can find the next number. Number 9.
Alright, let's look around.
Number 9, where are you? Hey, I see it. Number 9, why do you hide? I see you in there, hiding inside, so come on out.
Yay, we got it!
With these two numbers, 8 and 9, me cookie puzzle will look real fine.
There are 8 tassels for the number 8. And there are 9 chickens for the number 9. Alright, 2 more slimes for the mixer. Let's add the green slime first. And now for the pink. Cookie Monster, we still need to find the number 10. And we've looked everywhere and we still can't find it. Can you kids at home help us find the number 10?
Yeah, please help us find it.
Just let us know if you see anything. Do you see it? Oh wow, you found it! It's right up there on top of the building. Great job, guys! Cookie Monster, would you like to do the honors?
Ooh, yeah, me love to.
Alright, we got our last number. Now let's add it to the cookie puzzle and see if you can get your cookies back.
Ooh, yeah, me can't wait for me cookies.
And finally, there's 10 cookies for the number 10.
Yay!
Alright, we got our last slime to add to the mixing bowl. Alright, Cookie, here comes the last one. Wow, it sure does look great, but now we gotta mix it.
Ooh, me can do it. Yay, me did it.
Great work, Cookie Monster. You got it nice and mixed, but we're missing one more ingredient.
Ooh, what are we missing?
Magic glitter.
Ooh, magic glitter. Me love magic glitter.
Let's just raise the mixer and add our first color. And it's gonna be red. Let's just sprinkle it on. Alright, that looks great. Now on to our next color, orange. Look at that, it's already starting to look like a rainbow. And here's our next color, yellow. Wow, these magic cookies are gonna taste super tasty. Alright, now for our next color, green. This glitter looks really cool. It looks like a bunch of tiny circles. Alright, that's enough green. Now for blue, your favorite color, Cookie Monster.
Ooh, yeah, me love blue.
Here comes purple, and our rainbow is looking really great. After this one, we're gonna add one last color, pink. Alright, let's add it and see how it looks. There, done. Wow, look at that. Doesn't our magic cookie mix look amazing? I think it looks really neat. Let's put it in the oven and start cooking. Let's open it up. Put the bowl inside. And then we'll close the door and start the oven. Smells so good.
Yay, me cookies are done.
Alright, Cookie Monster, let's see how they look.
Ooh, yummy.
They look great. So what do you want to do with all these cookies, Cookie Monster?
Me want to eat them.
You're gonna eat all 10 cookies?
Yeah, me really hungry. Nom 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 nom. Thanks, kids, for helping me find me numbers. Bye.
Oh wow, a giant egg! I wonder what's inside. Let's find out by cracking it open. Wow, there were 6 small eggs inside the big egg. How about we use the eggs to make a birthday cake? Let's start with the first egg. It's the color pink. Let's crack it open. Wow, look at that. It's a cute chick inside. Maybe she'd like to go in our egg carton. We'll need to match her to the correct shape. This one is a triangle. Ah, there we go. There's a triangle. Look, now she's happy. And now we have 1 yolk to go in our cake. So I'll turn the dial to 1. And now for our next egg. How cute! This one is orange. Let's give it a crack to see what's inside. Ew, orange yolk. But look at that. There's a cute orange chick inside. Let's find the right shape for this one. It's a circle, so it should go here. Great job! Now we have a pink and orange yolk. Let's set the dial to 2. Look at our next egg. It's smiling. And it's my favorite color, blue. And this blue chick has the shape of a star. So let's find the star in our egg carton. Ah, there it is. Great job, guys. Now she's happy. And we have 3 yolks in our bowl. Let's turn the dial to 3. And our next egg is this screaming one. It's the color yellow. But the chick inside isn't screaming at all. She's happy because her shape is a square, and it goes right there. Square and there rhyme. Isn't that cool? Now we have 4 yolks in our bowl, so let's turn the dial to 4. We have 2 more eggs. This one here is the color purple. Let's open it by cracking it on the bowl. Ew, purple yolk! Let's find the shape of this chick. It's a cross, so it goes here. Now we have 5 wiggly yolks in our bowl, so let's turn the dial to 5. All right, now for our last egg. This one's green. Let's crack it. And our final chick has the shape of a heart. Aww. Now they're all happy. And let's turn the dial up to 6. Now that we're done with the eggs, we can close up the box and put them away. All right, now let's start mixing. Check it out, it's coming together nicely. There, that'll do it. Now it's time to add some yummy fruit. We just need a cutting board and a plastic knife. First up is an apple. We just need a little slice. There we go. Now we have a big slice and a little one. Let's add the little one to the bowl. Great job. Here we have some grapes. We just need half a bunch, so we'll cut it into 2 pieces. Perfect, there we go. Now let's put it in the bowl. Here's a delicious strawberry. Let's cut it into 2 equal pieces. We need 2 slices, so let's put them both in the bowl. Yummy, it's a pineapple. We need 1/3, so we need to cut it into 3 pieces. Oops, and add 1 to the bowl. What could this brown fruit be? I think it's a kiwi. It is. We need 1/2, so let's put 1 of the 2 slices in the bowl. And finally, our last fruit is this big, juicy watermelon. We need only 1/4, so let's cut it into 4 pieces and put 1 of those pieces in the bowl. Now we need some sugar to make the cake taste sweet. Sugar is really yummy, but you don't want to add too much. So we'll get 1 spoon. We need to be careful not to spill it. This should make it sweet enough. Now let's add 1 slice of butter. And finally, some magic pound cake mix. Yummy! Great, now it's time to mix. Here we go. Let's check it out. Whoa, cool! Look at that! Ew, it's wiggly and jiggly and so colorful. Let's add a rainbow of sprinkle coloring, starting with red. Great, now let's add orange. Whoa, this is starting to look really cool. Now for yellow. Here comes green. All right, now we need some blue. Next up is purple. And finally, pink. Great job, guys. Our cake mix looks awesome. Now let's put it in our oven and bake it into a cake. Let's be patient while it cooks. All right, the cake is done. Let's check it out. Now to open it up. Whoa, look at that. Our 6 colorful eggs made 6 cake slices. Look at how fruity and delicious they look. Let's start putting them together. 1 slice, 2 slices, 3, 4, 5 slices, and now for our last slice, slice 6. Looking good. Now let's add some toppings, like this frosting. Let's put 1 on each slice, like this. All right, we did it. Now how about some cherries? Do you like cherries? We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4. And how about some oranges? We'll add 3. 1, 2, 3. Next up are some more strawberries. We'll add 1, 2. Do you know what these fruits are? They're kiwis. Let's add them to the cake. And finally, some yummy chocolate. Here's some chocolate bunnies. I'll put one here and here. And a chocolate sign that says, "Happy birthday," because this is a birthday cake. Now that we're done decorating our cake, let's add some yummy cookies. And even some cupcakes. Here's a yellow one with a cherry. And a blue one with a birthday candle. They look so delicious. Now we need something to drink. Let's get some ice from the freezer. Some for me. And some for you. Fruit punch. My favorite. Let me pour some for you. And some for me. No birthday cake is complete without a birthday candle, so how about we use this giant rainbow one? This next part is for adults only, because lighting a candle is dangerous. Let's sing the happy birthday song. Can you guys sing along with me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, good job, guys. All right, guys, let's remove the candle and try the cake. We'll need our plastic knife to cut a slice. Here we go. One more cut should be good. It looks so yummy. How about you give it a try? Wasn't that good? You guys did a great job helping us make the cake. See you next time. Bye.
Today's a great day because as you can see, we're having a party.
and our fridge is stocked with all kinds of yummy food. So let's see if we can make some delicious dishes for our guests to enjoy. First, we'll need a few things from our cabinet. Let's start by grabbing our cutting board and knife so we can make a fruit bowl. Now, before we get started, it's always important to wash the fruit first. There, that should be enough. And now that our sink is full, we can add our first bunch of fruit. We want to make sure to scrub the fruit really well so we get all the dirt and grime off so that they're nice and clean when we go to eat them. That should be good. The first fruit that we're going to use is this bright red apple. We need to cut it into fourths, which means 4 pieces that are the same size. There we go. Banana. But you don't have to be a monkey to enjoy a banana. We'll cut this one in half, which means 2 equal pieces. Does anybody know what this is? It's a kiwi. Kiwis are a fuzzy brown fruit with delicious bright green insides. And take a look at all these seeds. Aren't they cute? Now we can add our first 3 fruits to our fruit bowl. We still need some more fruit, so let's go back to our fridge and pick out some tasty ones. These 4 will be nice, but first we have to clean them off. We'll make sure to get them nice and clean so they're delicious when we go to eat them. Lemon. Lemons can be really sour, so that's why we're mixing it in with a lot of other sweet fruits. Dragon fruit. If you've never had one before, the next time you go to the store, see if you can find one. They're really delicious. And check out how neat they are on the inside. Here's one we all know, a strawberry. If strawberries are too sour for you, you can try them with a little bit of sugar. Watermelon. Since this is a big fruit, we're gonna cut it into fourths again. That way we have 4 smaller pieces. And don't worry, if you swallow a seed, they won't grow inside you. Now let's add these newly cut fruit to our fruit bowl. We're almost done with our fruit bowl. We just need a few more, and it'll be perfect. Let's see what we have in our fridge. And then to wash before we eat. Alright, they're looking pretty good. First up, we have a pear. Pears taste a bit like apples, but they're a little softer, and usually a bit sweeter. Let's cut this one into fourths. Alright, there we go. Pineapple, a fruit that grows in tropical areas around the world. Let's cut our pineapple into thirds, or 3 equal pieces. Let's add them in with the rest of our fruit. Now we can add our final ingredient, grapes. Now that our fruit bowl is done, we can work on our next item. I think we should use this blender to make a smoothie. Let's take this nice squishy orange and get some juice from it. Now, since I'm using a real knife, you definitely shouldn't try this at home. Only adults should use knives. Orange juice. We're gonna use orange juice in our smoothie. Watermelon. I'll carefully cut a hole so we can get the juice from it. There, that ought to do it. Watermelon juice. Wow, it's looking good. Purple grapes. Let's get some juice from them. Oops, we made a mess. That's okay though, messes happen. We still have plenty left over for our smoothie. Banana, or banana, as the minions say. Can you really juice a banana? Well, since we're playing make-believe, we can. Alright, that should do it. Oh, more mess. Wow, look at all the colors of our smoothie so far. Even though it looks really nice, it's not real food, so we won't drink it for real, it's just pretend. Let's make some room for our last fruit. There we go. Strawberry. This looks like a really tasty one. Oh my goodness! That was my fault. Well, at least we have enough to add to our smoothie. Now let's turn the blender on and mix it all up. Alright! That's our last fruit dish. Now let's get started on some vegetable ones. To do that, we'll need some pots from our kitchen cabinets. This one looks good. There's 1 and 2 pots. Cauliflower. You only eat the white parts of cauliflower, so we're gonna peel the leaves off first. For this recipe, we only need half of it, so let's cut it into 2 pieces and use 1 in our pot. We'll save the second piece for another day. Cabbage. We'll peel the outer layer off and add the head of the cabbage to our pot. Corn. We husk corn by peeling the outer layers off, leaving us with the delicious golden kernels on the inside. Carrot. Not only are carrots delicious, but they also have tons of vitamin A, which is good for your eyes. We'll add 2 pieces to our second pot, and then we'll get rid of the stem. Bell pepper. Don't let the name fool you, these actually aren't spicy at all. Our recipe says we need 2/3, so that means 2 pieces go in the pot, and the third one is for later. Chive. A chive is a kind of onion. Onions give dishes great flavor, so we'll add the whole thing to the pot. Asparagus. I hated asparagus as a kid, but now as an adult, they're my favorite vegetable. And when you grow up, your tastes might change too. Mushroom. Not all mushrooms are edible, so you can only eat ones you find in the store. Eggplant. I hated eggplant as a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I still hate them actually. You don't have to like every vegetable. Tomato. Wanna know a secret? Tomatoes are actually fruit, but they taste like vegetables, so when you're talking about food, they still count as a vegetable. Purple onion. This onion looks really different from our chive onion, doesn't it? It's gonna be our last ingredient for this dish. Let's get 1 more pot. And here, we're gonna make a soup, starting with some noodles and carrots. And on top of those, we'll add a can of mushrooms. And finally, some beans and peas. Then we can add 1 cup of water. Once we mix it all up, our pots will be ready to cook. Now we can turn up the heat on our stove. Now we got 1 pot going. Here's for the second one. And the third eye for our last pot. Let's add some salt for taste. And a little bit of pepper will be nice too. Alright, that should be enough seasoning. Now let's make some meats in the oven. We have steak, pork chop, and a whole chicken. There, that should be enough. Now we just place them in the oven so we can cook them. We'll turn the oven to broil and put the heat on high. Alright, now we just need to let our food cook.
How's the food coming for the party?
It's going well. We have a fruit bowl, some vegetable dishes, and some meats in the oven. What? What's wrong? Oh, ice cream. I forgot a snack. Every party needs a snack.
Let me handle it.
Oh, alright.
1, 2 ice cream cones. Alright. There we got vanilla. Alright, strawberry. Let's put it on a different little thing. Now we got mint. My favorite, chocolate.
Wow, great job, Genevieve. Now I'll just check the other food.
Alright.
It looks like our meats are done. But since the pan will be hot, we need to wear an oven mitt. Oh wow, it looks so good! Now let's set it aside while we turn off the heat for our stove. Great, now we can turn the heat off for the oven as well. Now we just need to set the food before our guests arrive. Here's our platter of meat, our delicious fruit bowl, some veggies, our smoothie, some more veggies, our yummy soup, and of course, the ice cream. Wow, just look at all that delicious food we made. Hey, I think our guests are here. Just a minute. Hey, you guys are just in time. Come on in, the food's ready. So, how is everyone liking the food so far?
It's so good.
Yeah, everything's so tasty.
Here, let me give you some more smoothie checks.
Aw, thank you so much.
Well, do you like the food, Socks? I'll take that as a yes. Wow, guys, it looks like our dinner party was a great success. If you enjoyed helping us cook the meals, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Are we going to crash?
Let's paint some cars, starting with the color red, or rojo in Spanish. Then we'll add the color green, or verde. Next is blue. The color blue in Spanish is azul. And fourth is yellow. Yellow is amarillo in Spanish because the two L's make a Y sound. Now let's place one vehicle behind each of the four doors. Let's see if you can remember the Spanish names for the colors as I place them behind each door. This red one is rojo. Good job. Now see if you can try again with this second car that's gonna go behind the green door. Do you remember what green is in Spanish? Verde. Excellent job. What color door is this fast number 66 race car going behind?
Azul.
That's right, azul, or blue. You guys are really getting the hang of this. And the last one's a little tricky because it's a hard word, but see if you can remember it. If you said amarillo for yellow, you're right. Now here comes the first car into our cup of paint. Uh-oh, it looks like it needs a little bit of help from me. There we go, it just didn't want to sink. Now let's see what kind of vehicle we get when we take it out. Whoa, awesome! It looks like a fire truck. And we'll set it here next to our Pororo friends who can't wait to play with us. Now let's let our second car go into the green paint. Let's pull it out and see what we have. Oh wow, it looks like a convertible. Convertibles are cars that don't have a top, like this one. And here comes our third car. Sploosh, right into the paint. I can't wait to see what it turns into. How about that, guys? It turned into a police car. We'll place it here in front of our friend, Toby. And now we have our fourth vehicle, this truck, going into the yellow cup. We can use our trusty tweezers to see what we made. And it looks like we got a yellow Jeep. Here you go, Eddie. This one's for you. We've got a vehicle for each of our friends. Pororo in the fire truck, Krong in the convertible, a police car for Poby, and Eddie in the Jeep. And what's this, guys? It looks like a school bus is bringing us more friends to play with. How about we take them out so we can meet them? We have Petty the Penguin, Loopy the Beaver, Rhodey the Robot, and our good friend Genevieve.
Hello. Hey, Poro, can we play too?
Sure, just paint some cars and you can play with us.
Wow, that's great news for our new friends. Let's get them some colors. Starting with purple, or purpura in Spanish. Next we'll use the color pink, or rosa. This one kind of looks like a strawberry milkshake. Next up we have the color gold, or dorado. It kind of looks brown, but trust me, it's gold. And finally, we have the color orange, or naranja. With our new cups of paint, we can paint 4 more vehicles for our friends. Let's open the door numero uno, or number 1. Whoa, that sure is a lot of bubbles. Let's use our tweezers to see what we got. It kinda looks like a Volkswagen Beetle. We can set it here in front of Petty, and then get our next car, behind door numero dos, also called door number 2.
And it looks like we got a pink truck for Loopy. Here you go, Loopy. Now we just need 2 more vehicles. Behind door numero 3, we have a futuristic car and lots of bubbles. I'll bet that means we got something pretty cool. Wow, we did! A gold Lamborghini for Rhodey the robot. This car looks really fast. And finally, door numero 4. Let's fish it out and see what we got. An orange taxi? Awesome! Here you go, Genevieve. You can play with this one. Now how about you 4 hop in your new vehicles? Now that all of our cars are painted and ready, let's check out Pororo's playset that we have to play with today. It has lots of cool play zones for our friends to try, including this real working Pororo elevator to bring the cars up and down. And when it's ready, it'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. So, vámonos! Let's go open it and see what we have to work with. Oh, I can see the elevator already. It almost looks completely put together. That's gonna make this muy fácil, very easy. All we're gonna need to do is connect these 3 pieces of track that look like the letter C. We'll start by snapping the white or blanco piece like this. And then we can grab the under end and bring it up here. Next we have the yellow piece, or amarillo. Now we can snap the second part like this. And finally our third piece that's orange, or naranja. This end goes here, and we'll have our track ready to play with. Now that we're all done with our track, let's invite our friends to come play with us. Here comes Pororo in his fire truck. Let's send him up the elevator. There we are. Now we can turn the crank and lift him up. When he's at the top, he'll hop off. Just like that. Now let's flip the switch and send him down. Wow, it looked like Pororo had lots of fun. Now we can park him at the top of our playset so he can watch the rest of our friends. Starting with our friend Eddie in the yellow Jeep. Eddie, do you want to go to the top of the elevator today? Oh, I think Eddie is scared of heights. Maybe he'd like to go fast instead. That's great, Eddie. We have just the thing for you. We can load you in this launcher and send you off. Wow, look at Eddie go. Look how far he went. That must be a new record. Since Eddie's scared of heights, we'll park him on the lower level. Hey look, it's Poby in the police car. I bet he'll let us ride along with him so we can see what he sees on the track. Come on up on the elevator, Poby. Check it out, we're riding with him. That's pretty cool, huh? Now let's ride with Poby down the track. It's just like riding a roller coaster. Woohoo! Oh no, we crashed. Don't worry guys, we'll get Poby fixed up. Come with me, Poby. Our track has a repair bay. He can wait right here while Pororo cools him off. Ah, now that the smoke's gone, we can fix him up. Let's raise Poby up and get to work. There, that ought to do it. Poby's police car is good as new. Let's park him here so we can play with our next friend, which is gonna be Krong. Oh no, Krong's been playing in muddy puddles. He's gonna have to go through our car wash and get cleaned up before he gets on the track. Alright guys, let's get all this mud cleaned off. Look at that, it's working. Krong will be clean in no time. Alright, now Krong's ready to go on our playset. Let's send him to the elevator and bring him up. Top floor, here we go. Alright Krong, have fun. Wow, look at him go. Oh no, look out! Whoa, nice save, Krong. Now he can come over here and keep Eddie company. Look, here comes our friends Loopy, Rhodey, Petty, and Genevieve. Let's see if they'd all like to go down at the same time. We'll line them up, and once we get all 4 in a row, we'll send them down together. Last one. Alright, let's go! Wow, they kinda look like a train. Let's ride with them. Check it out, we're riding with Petty. Wow, that was amazing, guys, and so much fun. Since all of our friends have had a chance to go on the playset, we can park Genevieve and Petty on the 3rd floor. And on the 2nd floor, we can have Loopy and Rhodey, so each floor has 2 cars. Thanks for helping us paint all 8 of our cars for our playset. I had a blast playing with you guys. Alright everyone, adios!
Yeah, wow.